Hi, welcome back to Masterful Divine Feminine 333. I am so happy you are here. I was guided to come on and do a reading. I'm not sure exactly what the message is going to be, so we're going to start with tarot. I hope you are doing well. If this reading resonates with you, please do like and subscribe. If you're a Capricorn, I feel like there's a special message in here for you. So we got the Empress and the Four of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus. Okay, and the World and the Queen of Pentacles. So right now, I think that you are putting yourself at the center of your world, and you are being more responsible with your financial decisions. You are creating new beginnings for yourself. So as you can see with the Four of Pentacles, which is right here, you are saving your money. And if you were an overgiver in your past to like your romantic people that you were romantically interested in, or your family members, or you just overspending on yourself, you're definitely making wiser decisions, right? You may be investing in a business, you may be investing back into your own self. Maybe some of you are starting the gym for the new year. But what I really see is that you are providing financial stability for yourself, and you are making practical decisions. So you can definitely be a Capricorn or a Taurus. I'm hearing Leo and Sagittarius as well. And there are new beginnings that you are creating for yourself. Yep, Ten of Cups. So it seems that with the discipline that you are putting in practice, you are actually manifesting a romantic offer, and also not only stability in your financial health, but as well as stability in your romantic life. Yep, Ten of Swords. So you may have recently come out of a very challenging relationship, or the person that you recently, not really recently, but the person that you have separated yourself from can definitely be feeling your loss. You could be a Gemini, or you could be dealing with a Gemini from the past. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, there's some rapid changes happening. You've learned a lot from your decision, from your previous the lessons that you've needed to learn, right? I don't want to say mistakes. And you're freeing yourself. I actually think that some of you are planning to travel more this year. I'm hearing Turks and Caicos. If so, enjoy yourself. That's funny, yeah. Let's see. The Emperor and the Moon. Yeah, there's definitely a divine masculine in your energy that is keeping their emotions from you. And that's nothing new, is it? Well, let's see what's the... Ooh, lots of messages. Let's see what's to come. So now we have the Three of Cups, we have the King of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. So this Emperor who you love is now actually focusing deeply on themselves. And while they may be keeping some emotions from you, they actually feel the same about you. They also feel like you are holding back, which we saw that you were, right? But there seems to be an offer coming in, a celebration coming in. Keep in mind, this does not necessarily mean that you and your emperor will romantically get together. You may just reconcile and be friends or acquaintances. But for a lot of you, I am definitely seeing celebration and a love offer. This masculine definitely has a lot of feelings for you. And as you continue to focus on your bag, you are manifesting greatness. Let's see what else wants to come out. The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, happiness, satisfaction, emotional stability, comfort, and confidence. All the things I just stated that you are manifesting. Your stability, your confidence is, is through the roof, right? You are happy. You've developed a lot of happiness from within. You're not dependent on seeking external validation. Once you decided that you were going to make yourself a priority, it no longer mattered the outcome of your connection with your person of interest, right? Because for some of you, it can be a twin flame. For others, it can be a soulmate. For some of you, it's someone that you are married to. But whatever the case may be, once you decided that regardless of the external circumstances in your life, that you are going to make you a priority and specifically focus on improving your financial stability, you've paved the way for harmony and balance to enter your life in a romantic way. Let's see what else we got here. The Seven of Wands. Yeah, so there's definitely someone in your energy, possibly a Leo or another fire sign, who is releasing a lot of burdens, but it's a challenging journey for them. So some of the best things that you can do is send them healing energy, practice gratitude. When you send them healing energy, do it with your utmost permission. Not that you have to call them and ask them, but usually you want to say a prayer first. Burning a white candle, Reiki. There are lots of great YouTube free Reiki clearing sessions. Reiki Rachel, I follow her and I do love her energy clearing. So you can watch the Reiki to do a clearing session for yourself, and then you can also rewatch it and send the energy to someone else. Yeah, because they're definitely going through it. Five of Wands, they regret a lot. Yeah. Five of Wands, Seven of Cups, and Page of Swords. They regret giving everyone else a chance and an opportunity, and not you. And there's a lot of obstacles, arguments, and disagreements that they're cleaning up. I do feel that they're cleaning up, that they're not stuck here as they may have been in the past, caused by their own poor decisions, right? And their inability to see the truth and their own sneaky and manipulative behavior. For some of you, your counterpart may very well still be in a manipulative energy, but for others of you, they're beginning to take accountability, right? When you look at the Eight of Swords, she's blindfolded, she's wrapped up, but at the same time, it's like there's no one there doing it to her. She's doing it to herself. At any point, she can free herself from the blindfold and face her fear. So a lot of your counterparts are afraid, or were afraid, to face their fears, right? They knew what they had to do with the high priestess here, And you also know what's in their best interest, and that usually is what causes a separation, is that you try to help them and you try to tell them what they should do and lead the way, but in a way that doesn't allow them to go through the lessons that they need to. So some of you can be a Pisces dealing with a Taurus, take it as it resonates, or just any earth sign dealing with another water sign. But your person may feel like you've moved on, and they may also feel like if they come to you that you will leave them in the cold, with the Five of Pentacles there. Yeah, winter time may have been a challenging time for your connection. There may have been a separation in the winter time. You may be relatively new to the twin flame journey and may have recently experienced, I'm hearing, your first and or your third separation. So let's see. Yeah, I mean, there's juggling energy on both sides, right? To call, to not call, to return, to not return, on both sides. For some of you, if you Capricorn came out early, if you're a Capricorn that's in a connection, you have been juggling for a while if you should or should not remain in this connection. You could be a Capricorn dealing with a water sign. Yeah. There's movement, right? So if you decide to leave the connection, you're definitely going to manifest a new love offer. At the same time, when you also decide to leave the connection, if this is a high-level soulmate connection or a twin flame, you're also going to help awaken that person even further, and they're going to the Chariot here, they're going to make progress towards you, because ultimately they do want movement in the connection. They do want the connection to improve. But if you remember what was it? Yeah, the Five of Wands earlier, there's a lot of mistakes and, again, life lessons and karmic lessons that they are cleaning up. So let's get your advice. Let's get your advice. The deck got a little bit heavy. I feel like you guys want some more about what's coming towards you, right? What's coming towards you is definitely new beginnings, and the person on your mind does want a new beginning with you. However, it's important for you to not offer your cup of love to someone, can be a Cancer, you can be a Cancer, that is not in a place where they're able to receive it. And you may want to push against that, especially if you are newer on the twin flame journey. You're gonna feel the urge to want to call or text or constantly watch their social media, send them flowers, show up at their house. That you're not a stalker or anything like that, but you love this person more than any other person you've ever loved. You feel a way about them that you've never felt with anyone else, and you are gonna feel the urge to want to continuously offer your cup of love in hopes of reconciliation. And to be honest with you, when you do that, you are going to further push your masculine or your divine feminine away from you. And so while it's not the easiest thing to do, it is extremely important for you to focus on you. So early in the reading, we saw all the Pentacle energy, we saw the Empress energy, right? We saw an Empress doing what they have to do to manifest their life by taking care of themselves, right? By focusing on what is going to improve their lives directly. And that is not obsessing continuously over their counterpart, right? That's paying off debt. That's completing the commitments that they have promised themselves that they were going to commit to, right? So for some of you, if that is changing careers, right, that's taking steps in those direction. If that's returning back to school, that's taking steps in those direction. At the bottom of the deck, we have the star. That's also possibly further understanding your spiritual growth and what it means to be on a twin flame journey. That's finding clarity through meditation, prayer, releasing. So every day, or however often as you can, at least daily, make sure to make the intent to do something for you, to improve you. If you are a divine feminine listening to this reading, you lead the twin flame journey. And by leading, that doesn't mean like you have a rubric that you give to your counterpart or you tell them every step that they need to take. What it means is that as you heal and as you focus on the lessons and as you manifest a brighter future for yourself, your divine masculine energetically awakens to the connection, and then they will mirror you, right? So if you are healing family wounds, right? Let's say you have parents with heavily narcissistic traits, right? As you begin to understand why it is certain cycles played out in your life the way that it did, and how it related to the way that you were raised, right? So whether it was you were a victim of sexual abuse, or you have really terrible anxious attachment styles and you almost refuse to let relationships end when they needed to end, or you become overly obsessive, or maybe for some of you even a sex addiction, whatever the karmic lessons are, as you begin to understand them and learn through them and heal through them, which may require, right, professional help. But as you begin to learn the lessons and understand them and see what it is you're basically here to learn and clean up, karmic lessons, it triggers your masculine, right? Your masculine loves, I'll be honest with you, they love when you take care of you. They may not necessarily call you and tell you that, but if you continuously push for a masculine, when they do return, it will only be breadcrumbs. And they will continue to trigger you over and over again. And for some of you, you may have to do that, because each time you do that, you go into a state of separation. But understand that when you are in a separation, you need to ask yourself, what am I here to learn? What is this separation supposed to teach me? So in the separation, instead of longing for the masculine to return, what you ought to be doing is thinking about how you can improve yourself, and not improve yourself for your masculine, but improve yourself for you, so you can be happy again. Because for a lot of you on this journey, it's taken away your joy. So let's just get a few more final cards. The Hangman. You're undecided, right? You're undecided if you should reach out, if you shouldn't reach out. This is where meditation will come in handy. It allows you the clarity to think, because sometimes you are guided to reach out, right? 6 of Cups, you are definitely missing your counterpart, and they're missing you too. Usually whatever you feel, they feel. So let's just get a final card for your advice. The card will show you. If you don't believe me, right? So 8 of Cups and Queen of Wands. So standing in your truth. So not allowing someone to manipulate you. And and walking away from situations and leaving the past behind. Standing in your power. That's what you ought to do. You ought to take the separation, and yes, it does hurt, but you ought to become stronger and leave what wasn't working in the past. Let me get you some twin flame oracle messages, because this definitely turned into another twin flame reading. Alright, so what we're going to look for now is the best advice to help you during this separation. Again, this seems to be more for those of you who have recently began the twin flame journey and you are experiencing maybe your first, second, or third separation. They get easier, but the one that you are experiencing now is turning your world upside down. So I have a card here from another deck. Let's just see what that is. 9 of Cups, wishes fulfilled, contentment, and pleasure. Yeah, there's always going to be an opportunity for you to meet someone else during separation, which is also okay. I want to let you know that while in separation, if you put yourself out there and you happen to meet someone else, that's okay. There's no need to feel guilty, and if you do feel guilty, work through that energy. Taking care of you is important. So pleasure, right? Going on trips, working out, watching your favorite movie, playing an instrument if you play an instrument, painting, singing, whatever it is, spending time. So this is very important. Oh yeah, perfect. So the journey very much will always come down to divine timing. So you can ask a million times, when will they call? When will they text? When will they love me? When will he propose to me? Or when will they show up at my house? When will they return my message? When will they unblock me? Like a million and one questions. And the essence of divine timing is very important in understanding your twin flame journey. You have to be patient. You have to be patient and trust that the divine knows when is the best time to reconnect you with your counterpart. And as I stated before, there will be many times where you will come together and you may separate again, because there's still additional lessons that you have to learn. So the more you embrace the separation, the more you focus on healing, you will know what they are. You will know whatever the masculine triggered in you, and it can be multiple things to cause that separation, are the things you have to work on, right, within yourself. And once you begin to heal that, the more work you do, the less separations you'll have. An inner child. So yeah, healing the inner child. So earlier I mentioned about like parental wounds, sexual abuse, narcissistic family members, parents, healing that inner child. So there's certain work that you can do to help heal your inner child, and one that's really simple is getting into a meditative state and having a conversation with your inner child, right? Protecting them. So often what we're looking for is for someone to treat our inner child the way that they weren't treated when you were a child. And so it's important for you to do that for you, especially during separation. So what are the things that your inner child lacked? And how can you give that back to yourself, but not in a way that's like excessive, right? So again, because you're still, remember earlier, Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, you're still working on taking care of you and improving your financial health. But loving and protecting your inner child and letting her know that he or she is safe, they're safe, is key in healing yourself and improving the bond between you and your twin flame. So that was pretty powerful there. Let's see. And also I wanted to mention, as I see the two kids here, with inner child healing, you can also see you and your twin flame, right, as both children playing with each other in the fields or wherever the meditation takes you, embracing each other, protecting each other, hugging each other. So that's too many. I just want to get one more or two more. Yeah, if this reading resonates with you, please do like and subscribe. Please comment in the comment section and let me know your thoughts. If you have any questions, if you want to have a more personal conversation, you can definitely check out my website. The link is in the description box of the About Me section on YouTube. Sacred Space. If you don't already have an altar or a place that's set up with your candles and your energy protection tools, I recommend that you do that. So at some point during your busy days or whenever you can, you can go to that altar and you can pray. Also like writing down things you want to manifest during like the new moon and putting that in a mason jar and then putting that at your altar is also a really good practice. Journaling, but creating a beautiful space for yourself. It really does help you tap into that spiritual energy. Yeah, so you're definitely stuck. Like, you hear what I'm saying, but you're like, I still want to reach out. I still want to call them. Yeah, follow your intuition. So the best thing I can recommend is to silence your mind. Before you reach out, meditate. Take care of the things that you've been putting off, right? Especially for that day, right? If it's something with work, if it's something more personal, take care of that. Get your priorities taken care of and meditate. Clear the energy. And if after that, right, after you've taken care of business, meditated, maybe waited a day, if you can't wait a day, but at least you took care of you, if you still feel guided to reach out, then it will always be in your best interest to follow your intuition. As long as you know that this journey is a very turbulent journey, and if you reach out, you may not get the response that you need, but continue those spiritual practice to help you stay grounded. Yeah. It can be confusing, very, very much confusing. So if you do want a more personal reading, definitely check out my website. Let's see. Winter. So some of you may have recently separated just this, well, it's winter now in the northern hemisphere, or they can also be if you take the advice and you work on you 100%, there can also be a beautiful reconciliation in the winter time. And one more, and we'll get a feminine wisdom oracle card to get your, oh wow, yeah, union. Yeah, there can definitely be a reconciliation this winter. Okay, well we're still in winter till March. March 21st, right? So when I first said it, I was thinking winter in 2025, but technically we are in winter in the northern hemisphere till March 21st, which is soon. And do the work, and it's very possible that there can be reconciliation as long as you understand the importance of healing, focusing on you and making you a priority, which I see that you're wanting to do, but you get sad and you get confused and you miss your counterpart, which is totally understandable. And let's just get this message for you from the Divine Feminine Oracle card. What is my beautiful Divine Feminine watching need to remember as she journeys through her connection? Okay. Well, she is stuck. She is so stuck. She needs to release. I may just have to pick it. Oh, there we go. Devotion. So devotion to taking care of yourself. And we got number 11, which is the twin flame number. So yeah, it's just you and this card. Sacred worship. So creating that altar if you already haven't, or just a sacred space for you to meditate and manifest. Just a beautiful space. It can have candles, some crystals, whatever you have, flowers. I have mine. It has artificial flowers, but it's still pretty. Yeah, because you're blooming and you need a space to remind you of that, right? So creating a beautiful space for you, for you to remember that you're blooming and you're growing. Devotion. Yeah, so being devoted to the self-love, being devoted to blooming during the separation. And even when you're not separated, I'm gonna get you. I really do love this deck, so we're gonna get one message from here, and then we'll get a final message from the. We'll get you an angel number card. Okay. So let's see. Ooh, honey, you are stuck. Some of you might actually be crying while watching this reading. Yeah, do an energy cleanse. Take a nice shower. Visualize everything washing away. If you remember Reiki clearing, you can get free videos on YouTube. Challenge. I embrace all tests, right? Because these separations are here to test you. Allow me to flow with what cannot change. Let me embrace all tests and release any fear of loss, right? Knowing that all can be replenished with ease by divine will. That's so important. That really does a great job at summing everything up, right? So allow me to flow with what cannot change. Let me embrace all tests and release any fear of loss, knowing that all can be replenished with ease by divine will. It's perfect. Yeah, so it's so also really important to practice gratitude. So when you're in separation from your twin flame, you're going to feel the loss and you're going to think about the loss and think about missing. But it's important to shift that energy from missing and feeling the loss to gratitude and appreciation, because that's the energy that creates union, or at least reconciliation to happen again, right? So I'm not going to get that angel number for you because I think that this last card here sums up everything. Divine timing is at stake here. So that's it. Yeah, if you like the reading, please do subscribe. If you do want some angel messages, I have some angel numbers on my shorts, but I'll definitely come back with an angel numbers. I just want you to remember that you're going to continue taking care of you. You're going to continue to focus on paying off your debt, saving your money, going on trips. Yeah, all of it can be done, right? You're going to create a sacred space for yourself. You're going to create your environment to help you manifest what you want, right? You're going to blossom. You're going to be beautiful and you're going to blossom. You're going to trust in divine timing that if union is meant to be, it will be. And you're going to trust that this twin flame connection is here to serve you, to help you heal, to help you learn what is your divine purpose. And you can't do that by obsessively chasing. Once you stop chasing your counterpart, they're going to stop and they're going to turn around. So let's end it here. We will chat another time, and thank you for watching.